Fuck me. Fuck me.
Sexual style.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another White Guys Talking into Webcams.
Yeah, sweet 18. Ooh, yeah. Oh,
I don't condone this.
All right, guys, do we have a surprise for you? Welcome, everybody, again. I'm your host, AJ, but you guys can call me Daddy. And this is our contestant. Could you introduce yourself to the folks out there watching this game show?
I don't like any of this. I'm going to peel back the curtain into the pre-show a little bit. He was not acting like this at all, nor is there any indication that this is where this episode was going. I didn't even know it was episode 18, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm James, and I guess I'm a contestant in Yes And.
Yes, and. Yeah, exactly. The rule of improv. So here we go. All right, James, you know how this game works. Welcome to Elixer and Jokes, episode 18, and choose a category.
Oh no. I'm going to take the original silly bitch for 100.
All right, original silly bitch for 100. The original silly bitch was born here.
Ooh. God damn it. I want to say somewhere Virginia. I don't know where. Can I just say Virginia as my guess?
You can, because you're wrong either way. The answer is Boise, Idaho.
Idaho. See, I thought it was Virginia to Idaho.
Yeah, Virginia's where
you went
I
to high
lived.
school in Virginia, right?
Exactly, yep.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so not off to a great start, but choose a category.
I'm going to do Irony Singleton's hit films for 200, please.
All right, here it goes. Make sure your headphones are on.
Oh, woo, Big Mike. Hey, get your ass on in here, man.
I'm looking for my mom.
Your mom? Yeah, I seen Dee around. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, she usually stop by for a taste around this time.
What is The Blind Side?
That is correct.
Yay!
There's some points.
All right, let's jump around a little bit. Let's do fantasy or football for 300, which I'm hoping is some football and D&D hide-roo category. Yeah, up there we go. Several balls went into James as he was turned around and behind, and though he was a trooper through the constant pounding, he didn't manage to climax.
Now, what is this a reference to? And remember, the category is fantasy or football.
This would be fantasy then.
This is fantasy. This was the year from the league 2021 when James fell behind and just was unable to catch up.
Let's do white salty mayo for 500.
Pythagoras endorsed the poultice of this is a cure for scorpion stings.
What is horse semen?
Incorrect. Mustard.
Mustard. Oh, it's condiments. I was thinking it was some type of cum was going to be the running thing there. I was trying to think what type of weird cum would like an ancient Greek recommend. All right, I think I got it now. Let's do white salty mayo for 400.
1 tablespoon of this delicious white creamy substance contains 90 calories, but it's supposed to be calories.
That's quite the typo. A tablespoon. I mean, that's got to be mayonnaise, right?
Almost like that's the category. What is mayo?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, choose a category.
Right. Let's drain the white salty mayo here. Let's do white salty mayo for 300. Though commonly placed above ears, it's not taste. What is a jar of mayonnaise?
That'll work. All right, let's just go up to 200. Means you're draining it. James was asked in an "I know you want more, you disgusting pig" kind of way this while in line at a fast food restaurant at an airport.
You don't want no mayonnaise?
What? Do you want more mayo? I don't fucking remember what they said. Do you want mayo? All right. And here's the 100. It's a thick, creamy sauce made by blending egg yolks and oil and then flavored with vinegar, lemon juice, and sometimes herbs and spices.
What is mayonnaise? I
Yes.
see now. If I'd have done top to bottom, it would have been like a gotcha moment.
Yes,
All
you
right.
fucking ruined it. All right.
I did, as I do a lot of things. All right. So we just did something I love. Let's do something I hate. Original silly bitch for 200.
Virginia is where this once-in-a-lifetime event happened.
Where you lost your virginity?
All right. Didn't think you were going to get that one.
Silly bitch for 300.
What is this?
This is the album art for that song you did where you rapped about weight loss. I don't know the name of the video or the song, but...
Close enough. This is the album cover for the entire album. You're on a fucking roll right now, James.
Album.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do silly bitch for 400.
This is the day the original Silly Bitch started to give a fuck.
What is never?
It's a trick question because I still don't give a fuck, homie. Word out to your mother. Give a baby a gun, bruh. Good job. All right, James, you're on a fucking roll. You gonna clear out the category?
Yeah, let's finish it off.
With the shared interest in books, this is the first author, probably, that James shared with the original Silly Bitch.
Who is Jim Butcher?
That is it. Goddamn, James, you are on a fucking roll. Let's go ahead and go to intermission real quick, all right? Go ahead and, it's about the halfway point. Let's take a quick break, all right, guys?
Feeling too good about myself.
Yeah, let's knock it down a notch a little bit, all right? Let's go ahead and do intermission, all right? Get to know James. Tell us a little bit about the history behind you and this picture.
I mean, what a monstrosity. This is a still image from Final Fantasy VI. There's still one of the original characters there. I think it's Celis is her name. Then there's Dogbird. There's a two-dimensional picture of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII in my party. And then there's me. And my attack options were try to fit Stinger and Malk, choke self to restore HP to team, Mayo Fling, or do nothing. And apparently I've chosen Mayo Fling, where I ejaculate a jar of mayonnaise into one of the flying bugs. There's also a bird with a human penis, and then your Photoshop image of Henry onto a Sasquatch-like monster, which now that I look at it, the pose in which it's standing is very reminiscent of like the way they would depict the sprite art of enemies in Final Fantasy games. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. No, nothing to complain about here. That's just wholesome entertainment.
Yep. You also did 0 damage. I don't know if you see how the damage pops up.
That's sad for me.
Yes,
but it's a satisfaction is shooting mayonnaise.
And they do nothing as a reference to the editing for the skit. All right, and let's go ahead and do the photo op. So, photo shoot. Thanks to the first person who commented on our last episode first, which is Katrina. So thank you, Katrina, and here is the photo that we took with her.
So, very naturally, we've evolved. We've jumped all the way from Final Fantasy VI to Final Fantasy X. One of the first 10 of the Final Fantasies that I really never even attempted to play. I tried all the way up 1 through 9 and beat most of them, but I've never finished 9, and I never played 10 because I didn't like the aesthetics of it. But obviously here we are in a battle with what looks like a jelly or a flan, a hyena of some sort, and then a bird that's carrying a jar of mayonnaise. For party members this time, I've got Mean Trina / AJ, which looks like some body horror Photoshop job, where you're the weapon and she's the character. Dogbird is sort of just hanging out to the side, almost like a referee. There's Titus, completely unchanged as far as I can tell. And then there's me, inlaid over what looks like the body of like a pixelated gorilla with bird with a human penis hanging out behind me. Yep. And I've been dubbed the new silly bitch.
And if you look up here, it has the little icons for the character. Oh, you can't see my mouse anymore. The top right, it shows which character.
I can see them, yep. Those are good, and I was trying to see what you replaced MP with there.
For Mean Trina, it's Drip, because she's got that natural drip. And with James, it's Mayo, of course. And HP is replaced.
I have 5 Mayo points.
Yes, and HP for you is replaced with HPV. For no apparent...
I've got a lot of human papillomavirus, apparently. Good for me. Good for me, that's what I say.
Oh, man, yeah. All right, let's get back to the game. James, pick a category.
All right, let's do fantasy or football from 100s.
All right. James won 3 of these in his first 5 years.
What are fantasy football championships?
That is it. More points for James. God, he's eating a lot of points today. Choose a category.
Let's do fantasy football for 200.
While setting a roster, James wraps a thin fiber around his neck and has other players apply pressure until he ejaculates.
That's going to be fantasy, specifically autoerotic asphyxiation.
There it is.
Fun fact about that, it's a race to see what leaves first, the last remaining air from my lungs or the last remaining cum from my balls. Let's do fantasy or football for 400.
We drink beer and watch James get pegged by different men as he stares blankly into the camera.
What is a weird fantasy that you have, I guess?
What is a sexual fantasy of James and also fantasy football, so you can't be wrong.
Let's finish it out.
Man, I just want to go 500. 500 dicks in my piggy mouth.
That is both a fantasy and also what I said last year, because that was my team's name after my disappointing performance in the 2021 fantasy year. My only goal was to at least break even in wins, and then I ended up winning the whole thing.
All right, before we go to the last 4 on Irony Singleton's hit films, let's do a bad hint.
Saving the best for last, of course.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
Here we go. Bad hints number 1. All of these are not movies or games. These are people, and they're all you, James, okay? They're all you. That is your clue. All right, a little bit of you mixed with some Frank Ocean.
Who is Ed Sheeran?
Nope. All right, let's
Okay.
unblur that next one. Hint number 2. Eat mayonnaise, pray for forgiveness, and love that purple podcast dildo, and assault some women, too.
Eat, Pray, Love, and me mixed with Frank Ocean.
I could have
I don't
put some
know
words
the
in
author
italic.
of Eat, Pray, Love, but
Maybe don't think
R.
book.
Kelly?
Incorrect. All right, let's unblur that third hint. You sure like getting peed on by a fat Harry Osborn, don't you? Get your little Spidey out of that KFC bucket and start editing these podcasts.
Is it you?
No. The biggest clue wasn't even a clue. Well, the first one, a little bit of you mixed with some Frank Ocean, but the biggest clue is they're all you, James.
I don't fucking know. I don't.
All right, 4th clue, final clue. You don't look anything like Fidel Castro. But at least you look great in our photo shoots that we do for our fans, unlike your fans, especially those 17-year-old fans who hate you now.
I have no fucking clue, man.
All right, well, here's the answer. James Franco. A little bit of James mixed with some Frank Ocean.
Oh my god, a pun?
Yep, Eat, Pray, Love. He was in the movie Eat, Pray, Love. That was him. Harry Osborn in Spider-Man was played by James Franco. Fidel Castro, played by James Franco. All right, let's go to the second bad hint. Your first clue. Ah! You scared me. Boy, you sure are a queen, and I don't mean the mama, I just killed a man kind of queen.
I got nothing. Next hint.
All right, next hint. Remember that movie you did with Little Dicky and Chris Brown? No, that was a song. But you were in the movie, right? My sister's name is Lindsay, too, which is true.
James Lohan. That's my guess.
Do you remember that? No. No. All right, here's the third hint. Speaking of songs, remember that song Forever Young? Weren't you in that song? I mean, that movie, too? You sure looked pretty in the 80s. Not really. Hint number 4. All right, guys, this is it, the finale. Can we do a clean sweep? Hey, will you trade places with me real quick? Just for a second. Also, we should have a party after this podcast and make sure it's perfect. Maybe not now, but we can do it more around, let's say, Halloween?
Not the lights are on, but nobody's home, man.
All right, here we go. Jamie Lee Curtis, who was the star of Halloween and Perfect and Trading Places and was the mother in Freaky Friday. Yeah, she's known as the Scream Queen. James, you couldn't do it, James. All right, here we go. Out of bad hints and back into our original game. Choose a point.
I mean, let's just do top to bottom.
All right, just like I like in my personal life, too.
Ain't got the hot sauce, baby. Don't worry about it. I keep a bottle of Texas Finest on
Where
me.
did you find a clip of this? Did you download this somewhere? I thought he cleansed this from his YouTube.
This was
I mean, that's a trailer for that shitty movie that he filmed in his house.
White Man, Black Man, Jew Man.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
Where-
All right, Irony Singleton hit films for 300.
Out on the floor. What is he doing?
I don't even feel like I've ever seen this. I think you found irony material that I was previously unaware of.
They're going to play. Let's go. I think the judge.
And then, as is tradition, they put the sheet over him out on the court so that nobody has to look at his horrifying dead rictus. No fucking clue. You found some irony gold that I am unaware of.
Unnamed sketch. He named it Unnamed Sketch. All right.
Love that.
Yeah. For 400, another beautiful, beautiful irony clip.
Well, that term, these people would have also got the kind of...
well, this one is Blindsided by the Walking Dead. I recognize that straight
I'd like
away.
to see him try.
It's
Ain't that right, Merle?
This is his one-man show.
That's it. You got it. Irony Singleton's one-man show, or one-man play.
Yeah, and it was called Blindsided by the Walking Dead. Do I get a bonus point for knowing the title?
Yes, you get 1 bonus point, even though this is a 400-point question, so that 1 point's not going to help you. But you got it. All right, for 500.
Looking for something?
Do nothing.
Call them all. Get everyone on it.
Something's going on. You're not letting me in on it. Because whatever it is, it's not going to stay secret for long.
Yet again, I think you found some irony goodness that I was not aware of. Did he fucking, like, was he, like, body double number 3 on, like, an episode of SVU?
That's him right there in the background. No, this was an actual Lifetime movie. An Amish murderer.
An
He was
Amish murder.
Yep, he was the cop there, and he's only in the trailer there for a second. That was it. That was
What's
something.
my total score?
And now, James, you got...
I didn't do the math.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
I feel good.
You should feel good. And I don't feel good. I feel tired. No
And because of the
cool
way we
thing.
did things, here we are in our lives right now. There were abundant choices provided to us over the course of our lives that could have steered us away from this grim reality we now stare down every day. But you know what? In our universe, these are the choices that these versions of us made. If you believe in string theory, then you understand that each choice is a nexus point from which infinite universes spawn off in different directions, where with different choices...
Me.
Sexual style. Rock me.
in string theory. Creepy clown marionette in string theory. I smuggled this clown out of Italy. Creepy clown marionette in string theory. I smuggled this clown out of Italy. In string theory. Creepy clown marionette in string theory. I smuggled this clown out of Italy. Creepy clown marionette in string theory.
Peace out, bitches.